The What's Happening Hoke show is filmed before a live audience and is sponsored by the Rock of Hoke, Rockfish Motor Speedway.
All right, welcome back, Hoke County. What's happening in Hoke? Wednesday, June the 17th, because my wife's birthday is tomorrow. And here in the podcast with us today is Christina Davis-McCoy and Jim Davis, of course, our co-host Glenn Young on the other side.
Of course.
And we're talking Blue Springs, Hoke County Community Development Corporation. Mm-hmm. You know, the biggest thing about organizations in Hoke County is people don't always know everything that they got involved with, everything that they do for the community. And right now, we just talked about this the other week, Glenn, that in Hoke County we've seen a lot of issues in the newspaper. A lot of names showing up, unfortunately,
involving our youth.
And our youth. And I want to know more about Blue Springs community and what they do for the community, what they do for our kids. And I'm sure they've got some adults and senior activities that they do as well.
Who wants to start?
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what Blue Springs Community Development Corporation is.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
The Blue Springs, Hoke County Community Development Corporation.
Okay.
It was a non-profit 501c3 corporation. We started in 1995 here in Hoke County to provide services to the community. I came down from Washington, D.C., where I had a nonprofit there.
Right.
Christina was heading up a nonprofit in Durham at the time.
Okay.
I talked her into coming down, working with us to identify the issues and concerns that...
So you came from D.C. back to Hoke County?
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
But there's a little story before that, because you were a sheriff.
I became sheriff after we started the CDC.
After you did the CDC?
Yeah,
Okay.
we started the CDC in 95. And Chris came and she became the executive director. We launched, I think it was in March of...
April.
It was in April.
April 95.
April 95.
You had mentioned it was an idea of yours to do this, but I'm sure, Christina, you had some input into it.
Yeah.
Well,
And you had some ideas of what you have you say you provide services. Let the folks know some of the services that you provide.
well, largely, and I think it is important when Jim talks about having been in the Washington, D.C. area and being a part of a nonprofit, largely doing the same kind of community economic development initiatives that we're interested in seeing, because CDCs were the second wave of anti-poverty programs as it relates to clearly putting resources and information in the hands of people, so that they become then empowered with information and resources to change the conditions of their lives.
Amen.
To be engaged in community, to change the conditions of communities. That's right.
Get them involved.
So of course, coming back because my mama was here.
Amen.
You're always driven by where home is and where mama is, and she had consciously made a decision to come back.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So coming back to Hoke County where she grew up, and I talk about it as my matrilineal roots place,
There you go.
it meant that she was going to need the support base, and it was good, and she felt very encouraged that her children had an interest to come back.
And do something for the
And do
community.
something for the community, because of course the rural nature of Hoke really did set out for us this understanding that you still got people who've not had opportunities, not been a lot of different places in a community that's very small like Hoke is. There's still the need to build the infrastructure. And our position has always been that if you build the people will build the community.
So where did you get the name from, Blue Springs?
The name Blue Springs came from the township in which we were born in.
Okay.
The township that my mother was born in. The Blue Springs Township is a township that encompasses a community called Beaumont.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I think everybody knows where Beaumont is.
We got it on our little map on our logo right there. Blue Springs and Beaumont.
Southwest
Go out towards the city.
Towards Lawrenceburg, you'll see it.
Exactly, on 401.
Yeah.
So we decided to name our nonprofit Blue Springs, and working with the county officials at the time, they felt that in order to provide the kind of services to the entire community, we should consider linking it with the county. So Blue Springs, Hoke County Community Development Corporation was born.
That's good. Now, how do you, and you talk about empowering people, getting them involved in the community. What are some things you can provide, especially when you talk about Hoke County being one of the most growing counties, but unfortunately it's one of the most impoverished counties next to Robeson County. And we got such a diverse demographic of Hispanic, Black, Lumbee, is Caucasian as well. So it's got to be one of the most diverse places to live. Of course, the military demographic as well. What are the same things? I'm gonna say, we just take a situation. I'm a single mother with X amount of children. I want to go back to school. What are some of the things that you guys get as far as counseling or?
Well, one of the most important pieces of work that I think we do is connect people to each other and connect people to resources. That single mom may not know that she has an opportunity to apply for FAFSA and become eligible for financial aid.
Yeah.
She may not know that there are opportunities for youth engagement programs that are in the community that no one has ever mentioned to her or that she hasn't really known about to seek out. One of the first pieces of work that we did in this community, because of course we also understand that when young people don't have something else to do, there's trouble.
Something wrong. Yeah.
They'll find trouble, which of course we saw that our teen and adolescent pregnancy rates were off the charts. We were leading the state at that time. So a lot of our work did focus on creating programs for young people. The summer youth enrichment programs, which include food at churches as church partners, building communities and connections that way.
Yes.
Setting up and establishing advisory bodies and working in school, after school programs around adolescent and teen pregnancy prevention.
Tutoring and mentoring.
Tutoring and mentoring, because we also understand that, we've got to encourage our children to learn.
And
We've got to take them away from that television
so
set.
high.
Away from those video games.
And away from those video games. Our children are digitized themselves these days.
It sure is.
I mean, they're highly proficient in the digital world, but we've got to somehow or another bring them back to the human touch
Right.
and reconnect. I think that's why we're seeing all of this violence off the chart.
Yeah.